I speak unto thee this day, and I say it is through me that the bands of wickedness have been broken, that the oppressed can go free. For I say it is only through me, the living God, that men are able to be freed from the darkness, the iniquity, the vileness, the corruption that is all around. And I say, when any man will cry out unto me, it is me, the living God, who will hearken unto such a man. For I say it is a joy, a pleasure unto me to see the oppressed go free. Now I say you are living in a time when darkness is abounding on every hand, and men are steeped in the same. But I say that if men will cry out for the light that is found in me, it is me, the living God, who will shine the light upon their path. And it is me, the living God, who will cause them to be brought forth in the newness of life that I provide. And it is me, the living God, who will cause them to be directed, corrected, and guided always by me. Therefore I say, in an adulterous, a wayward, a vile, and wicked generation, why not be honoring me? That is, why not be honoring me as the one true God who is able to keep thee always? That is, why not come under the dominion, authority, and power that is found in me, that the bands of wickedness can no longer be upon thee? For I say it is me, the living God, who will give to thee the truth, the light, the mercy, the hope, and the peace of who I am. And I say, if you will come forth ever thankful that it is me you are privileged to love, to serve, and obey, you are ever guided in my way. And I say you are given the newness of life that I provide, for it is me, the living God, ever present to give thee the same. And it is me, the living God, who will direct, correct, and bring thee forth, for yes, indeed, you are mine. Now I say you are living in a time of darkness, and you are living in a time of iniquity and corruption on every hand. But I say that you do not need to be living according to the times, in the sense that you are ruled by them. But I say that you can come forth living in me, ever thankful to be given my way. And I say you can come forth living in me, for I am the one who does care for thee. Now I say that I, the living God, never called thee to live in the darkness, the iniquity, the wickedness that is throughout the land. But I say that I've called thee to come under me as the author and the finisher of thy faith, that you can indeed be guided by me. For I say, if you look upon what it is that I, the living God, do give to my own, I say it is newness of life. And I say, if you will be partaking with thanksgiving of all that I provide, you will see that my mercies abound towards thee. For I say it is me, the living God, who can prove in any generation that I am indeed well able to keep my own. That is, when a people will solidify themselves unto me, I say they will not be found under the wrath revealed, but I say that they will be found under the mercy, the truth, the light that I provide, ever may gladden me. For I say it is me, the living God, who is indeed the way of righteousness and truth, mercy, hope, and peace provided. And it is me, the living God, who will ever give unto thee all that you have need of, to be ever kept in me. Now I say this day that I, the living God, have called thee to be ever strengthened in the truth, the light, the mercy, the hope of who I am. And I say that I've called thee to be ever strengthened in that which I give thee, which is the truth and the light upon thy path. For I say, if you will indeed be thankful for all that I give, all that I provide, you will be able to rejoice in me. And I say that you will be a people ever present in the mercies of who I am. Now I say, in a wicked, a vile, a corrupted generation, there are multitudes who are under my wrath revealed because of their refusal to cease from sin. That is, I am speaking of the ones who lay claim to my name, yet refuse to walk in the authority, the power over sin that I've left for them. But instead they continue to indulge themselves in the perverseness, the wickedness, the darkness of sin, and imagine somehow they get by. But I say they do not get by because they do not walk uprightly in me. Now I say that I, the living God, never called thee to be under the dominion of sin, to be under the ugliness of the same. But I say that I've called thee to be set free by the power that is found in me. And I say, if it is me, the living God, that you continue to look unto, I say it is me, the living God, who strengthens thee. And it is me, the living God, who imparts unto thee the power to overcome, to prevail, to come forth in my way. Now I say that if a man or a woman will obey me in the disciplines that I provide, they will be uplifted in me. And I say that they will be brought forth, me glad, ever thankful that it is me that they serve. But I say, if the ones claiming to be mine play around with sin and give way to the same, I say they incur my wrath against them. And I say there are many who flirted with sin, who have been turned over to be ruled by the same. For I say the time comes that I, the living God, am disgusted, and I say that I release them to the very things they have loved more than me. But I say, if a man will choose to love me, obey me, and serve me, then I say that he can be kept in dominion all of his days. That is, where he is not giving himself to the evils that would seek to beset him, but rather he's walking in the highway of holiness that I provide. For I say that my people are not meant to mock me by wallowing in sin, but I say they are meant to walk uprightly in me. Now I say, if you look upon what it is that sin brings forth, I say it is nothing but death and damnation of soul. And I say, when men will yield their members unto sin, they are yielding to the very force that is sent to devour them. And I say they are yielding to the enemy of their souls, the very thing that will see them damned. And I say, in the process they are proving they are not respecting me. Now I say, if a man will walk in the fear of me, he will not be giving himself to sin, for he knows that the same will damn his soul. And I say, if a man will walk in the fear of me, I say that he will be respecting the fact that he's meant to keep loving me. That is, that he's meant to love me, to love my truth, to love my way, and to walk uprightly in me. And I say that he will be thankful to be directed, corrected, and guided always by me. Now I say, it is me, the living God, who does offer to thee the way of my truth and my light, the way of my mercy, and the strength that I provide. And I say, if you will be coming forth in that way, then you are well-pleasing unto me. But I say, if you choose to walk in the way of sin, you only prove you are a thick-headed fool. For I say, you are choosing the very force of darkness that opposes me. Now I say that men in this wicked generation have abandoned themselves wholeheartedly to sin, and I say they are the ones who pay for the same. For I say there is none that sins before me and gets by, none at all. And I say, when men think they can play and play and play with sin, and then they will be always rescued by me, it is not true. For I say the time comes that I, the living God, do shake the dust of them from my hands, and I say that I leave them in their sins. And I say that I turn my back upon them, because they have refused to walk uprightly in me. Now I say, it is me, the living God, who does offer to thee the truth and the light, the blessedness, the mercy, and the peace always. And I say, if you will be coming forth in the way that I give thee, you will be directed, corrected, and guided by me. And I say that you will be given the strength, the truth, the blessedness of who I am day after day. For I say, it is me, the living God, who will cause thee to be ever guided, brought forth, directed, and corrected by me. Now I say, this day count it a privilege to walk uprightly, count it a privilege to be ever strengthened, count it a privilege to be directed by me. For I say, it is me, the living God, and me alone you are meant to seek, to please, to obey, and follow after. And it is me, the living God, and me alone who will give to thee the newness of life, that you can indeed come forth rejoicing in me. For I say, it is me, the living God, who is the way of all righteousness, truth, blessedness, strength, and mercy provided for my own. Therefore I say, be a steadfast people, ever coming forth in the blessedness, the truth, the light that I give day by day. And I say, be thankful that I am the one who does give thee the pathway wherein you can be kept. For I say, even though the times are vile, wicked, and corrupt, you are not meant to be ruled by times, nor are you meant to be ruled by the cup of wrath revealed upon the wicked that I pour forth. But I say you are meant to be under my mercy. You are meant to be free of the bands of wickedness that once held thee in captivity and slavery to sin. And I say you are meant to be walking uprightly in the blessedness, the truth, the light that I provide. For I say it is me, the living God, who will give to thee all that you have need of, to be ever kept in me. And it is me, the living God, who will give to thee the way of power and strength, dominion, authority, as you will indeed be released unto me. For I say that I, the living God, do not call my people to be kept in ignorance, to be kept in darkness, to be kept in a way wherein they are weak to sin. But I say that I call my people to accept my discipline in their lives, that they can indeed obey me and overcome sin. For I say when a man will overcome sin, he has more power than the man who rules a city. And I say when a man will walk in the dominion authority that I provide, I say that he has more power than a president of a land. For I say that the powers of men shall pass away, but I say that the power to overcome sin is only to be gained through me. And I say when a man will gain that power, then he's counted well-pleasing unto me. That is, in the sense that he's looking unto me, believing in me, and drawing of what it is that I provide. And he's willing to allow himself to be manifest as a Son of God. Now I say this day, think what a privilege I've given unto thee, to be uplifted, to be brought forth, to be ever guided in me. And I say, consider the light that I put upon thy path time and again, as you will come forth rejoicing in me. And I say, consider the blessedness, the truth, and the mercy that I will give unto thee, as you will be subject unto me. For I say, it is me, the living God, who is indeed the way of righteousness, truth, mercy, hope, and peace provided for my own. I say, therefore, this day in an adulterous, a wayward, a vile, and wicked generation, consider that it is me, the living God, who does give thee the pathway of life. And I say, likewise, consider that I give to thee all that you have need of, to be ever kept in me. And I say, likewise, consider that it is the truth, the light, the mercy, that I, the living God, will give to thee time and again. For I say, it is me, the living God, who does give thee the way of my righteousness, the way of my mercy, the way of my truth. And it is me, the living God, who does give to thee the potentiality to walk uprightly, to be walking in dominion over sin. Therefore I say, why not grab hold of all that I have for thee, and walk in the way that I have provided. For I say that I, the living God, never called my people to be weak and enfeebled slaves to sin and the lower powers that drive the same. But I say that I've called my people to come up higher, to walk in the way that I give unto them, ever made glad in me. And I say, when the ones who say they are my people will learn obedience unto me, they will find that the same is the way of my life. And yes, they will be able to refuse the temptations. They will be able to refuse the seductions, the enticements of sin. Now I say this day, be glad that I, the living God, do give to thee the light, the truth, the mercy, and the hope of who I am. And I say, be thankful that through me you will be uplifted, directed, corrected, and guided day by day. For I say, it is me, the living God, and me alone, who is the way of righteousness, blessedness, and truth, and the mercy provided for thee. And it is me, the living God, who will cause thee to come forth rejoicing always, because it is me that you serve. Now I say, if you learn obedience unto me, I say you are learning the way that is my life, and the strength contained therein. And I say you will no longer be a slave to sin, the very element that looks to see the damnation of your soul. But I say instead you will learn what it is to come forth in me, ever looking to be pleasing unto me. And I say you will learn what it is to live, to abide in the fear of me, that you can be kept always.